Hello and welcome for the last time to the NASCAR Cup Series 2024. We are here for the season finale in the NASCAR Cup Series, and with this the last race for a longer time because the NASCAR Cup Series is not returning next year, and so this could be the last championship forever, maybe only for a few years, but the last one for at least 2 years. We have 10 laps today and a two-way driver battle for the title. It's a close one between the two drivers, Busch and Buescher. Busch is the leading one. He is the leader of the championship, but he is only 3 points in front of Chris Buescher, and Chris Buescher starts third today. So with the starting position set, Chris Buescher would be 2 points in front of Kyle Busch as of right now. In 13 points, Tyler Reddick, 15 points behind the leader. Technically he has chances, but he starts 31st, so this would be a miracle if he can pull up the victory. And these are the top 8 in the championship. Only 3 drivers have still a chance to win it, so a dominant performance by those 3 drivers. Each of them also won a race already this season. And we will look at the starting lineup. Kyle Larson and Burton in row 1, and Chris Buescher and Josh Berry in row 2. Row 3 then for Chase Elliott and for Ryan Blaney, and in row 4 we have Chase Briscoe and Kyle Busch. Then row 5 for Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace, and row 6 for Alex Bowman and John Hunter Nemechek. Then row 7 for Daniel Suarez and for Joey Logano, and row 8 for Noah Gragson and Ross Chastain. Then we have row 9 with Corey LaJoie and Martin Truex Jr., and row 10 for William Byron and David Gilliland. Then row 11, Daniel Hemrick and Brad Keselowski, and row 12 for Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones. Row 13 for AJ Allmendinger and McDowell, and row 14 for Stenhouse Jr. and for Christopher Bell. And then the last 2 rows we have Austin Dillon and Austin Cindric, and Tyler Reddick and Ryan Brees. But now let's go racing. 10 laps on the PCS Speedway oval, and a good start already for Kyle Larson. He's leading the field in front of Chris Buescher and Harrison Burton. On the left side of your screen you see the current championship standings, with Buescher already in a battle for the lead against Kyle Larson. If he can pull it out, he would be already in first place. A very good start from Chris Buescher up to the second place already, and now he goes to the outside. Strong move by Chris Buescher, and Chris Buescher is now in the lead of the race, and he is now 4 points in front of Kyle Busch in the championship, and he is the leader, so he can't do more than this. Meanwhile, Chase Elliott goes by Harrison Burton for third place, and behind we see now Kyle Busch behind Ryan Blaney. He's still in 8th place, but he can move up 1 spot because now he goes to the inside of Ryan Blaney, and so Kyle Busch is by the number 12 machine and is now in 7th place. And now he's working the way to the next one, to Chase Briscoe, the number 14 Stuart Haas racing driver, is currently in 6th position, and he's working up the way, and he wants to get by him very fast, and Briscoe doesn't cover the inside, and so Busch is already by him, and Busch is already in 6th place now. Strong overtake by Kyle Busch, and the next one on the list is the next Stuart Haas racing driver with Josh Berry currently in 5th position. If he can pull up the move against him, he would be only 1 point behind Chris Buescher. Meanwhile, fight for second place between Kyle Larson. Oh, and Kyle Larson hits the outside wall a bit. And so Chase Elliott goes by his teammate and is now in second place with Kyle Larson in third place. Strong move by Chase Elliott. He goes by Kyle Larson and is now on the way to Chris Buescher, who is still leading this race. Where is Kyle Busch? Is he now behind Berry? He is behind Berry. So he could close the gap to Josh Berry, and Josh Berry spins a bit out, and so Kyle Busch is by him. He is now in 5th place and only 1 point behind Buescher. But remember, if Kyle Busch is at the same amount of points and Buescher is still in the lead, Buescher will win the championship because he would have more wins this season. So Busch needs to get at least 2 spots up if Buescher stays in the lead. And he has not enough chances maybe because the laps are running out and he needs to get close to Harrison Burton now. Wow, right lane from Kyle Busch. He is on the limit right now, but he comes closer to Harrison Burton. This would be such an important move. 3 more laps to go and he needs to get up 2 spaces. Kyle Busch is now under pressure. He is now very close to Harrison Burton. Can he make the move? He goes to the inside. It's a very close move and Harrison Burton gets into the wall. Buescher gets into Harrison Burton. Oh, and Harrison Burton now with damage. Harrison Burton now with damage and he will be out of the race, I think. This was a too aggressive move on Kyle Busch, but he could close it out. And so Kyle Busch is now in 4th place. In 4th place. And he is close to the 3rd one, to Kyle Larson. He needs to get by Kyle Larson to win the championship. If he does it not, it will be the championship for Chris Buescher and for Stuart for RFK Racing. 1 more lap to go. And now Kyle Busch needs to get more aggressive. He needs to get by this number 5 machine, but he comes close. Very good speed from the number 8. Oh, he squeezes past Kyle Larson. He squeezes past, and so Kyle Busch is now in 3rd place. And if he can hold it, he would win the championship. Buescher gets the win, but Kyle Busch gets the championship with 1 point to the goods for Kyle Busch. And so the clean race of Chris Buescher is not enough because Kyle Busch wins it and he gets the championship win in the 2nd NASCAR Cup Series season on this channel. It's Kyle Busch in front of Chris Buescher, Reddick will get 3rd, Blaney 4th and Nemechek 5th. But all eyes are on the number 8 machine, who worked their way to the front with some, tight and very aggressive moves against his contenders. But he has done it and he won the championship. Bowman in 9th, then Hamlin, Briscoe, LaJoy, Bell, Byron, Josh Berry and Michael McDowell in the top 16. And so we have 2 different championship winners after season 1 with Kevin Harvick and now with Kyle Busch. And so we can close out the NASCAR Cup Series with a good one. Next year we will have something new. Instead of NASCAR we will have the Rally Championship, the WRC Championship. Very excited for this one. Places 17 to 24 then with Wallace or also Martin Truex Jr. in this. And also Ross Chastain, so very good names also far back in this championship season. And then the last 8 drivers, also with a big name like Joey Logano, Noah Gragson is in there, Austin Cindric, Brad Keselowski with a really bad season, last in points. But this was it from the NASCAR Cup Series 2024. Maybe we will see you back in a few years, but this was it from now. Next year we will go rally racing and next week for the World Endurance Championship final. Bye bye.